It's fine. Mummy did it on purpose. No, we're not doing that, Sanaya. Okay. Sorry about the... My daughter doesn't like it when, for some reason, when the TV's on mute. I put the TV on mute. Sanaya, it's on mute for a reason. It's quiet for a reason. Okay, so I was live a moment ago. Sorry about the sun. Actually, I'm going to see if I can move it. Yeah. Tonight it's fine. Don't worry. Mommy doesn't want music on. I'm seeing a lot here, but we're going to have to channel these cards. I don't know. Okay, let me start again because the video is obviously... I'm going to shut it down actually because it is making me look like a ghost. A wee channel ghost. I don't want to look like... Too early for Halloween. Okay. So, I was live a moment ago and I did explain that I was trying to look into the Boyzone situation. I haven't seen the documentary personally, but I understand that there's a situation where Stephen Gately came out, presumably it wasn't his choice, to come out to the Sun newspaper. And I was saying before that even back then, given the style of the Sun's journalism, I mean, if I remember rightly, they called Emma Bunton fat. They were calling David Beckham dumb. It was all like negativity, and they would often be the ones to stir up things with the Spice Girls between Mel B and Jerry, which I later found out anyway. And anyone who's read any of their books will know that that's not true. It's not Mel B. But they obviously like picked Mel B, maybe because she's black. Who knows? Racism, right? I did see on TikTok, although I haven't watched the documentary myself, the Boyzone documentary, where Stephen Gately had come out via the Sun newspaper. People are all speculating that was Louis Walsh. The band, I believe, did not say that it was Louis, but there's people online who are thinking that maybe Louis came on to Stephen. I don't think Louis Walsh has ever been out, but I think we all know, right? We all know he likes men. But it does seem like there was something going on, because every other band member, when they looked at the newspapers, particularly Ronan, and the headline I think was Stephen Gately has chosen the Sun newspaper to come out or something like that. Ronan Keating was like, oh, like F he did, and kind of like put down that you could tell he was really still irritated about it. A lot of pain there, memories, whatever. Now I don't know, because I wasn't a fan of Boyzone back in the day, although my friend was. What's wrong? Yes, okay. I wasn't a fan of Boyzone back in the day, but I had a friend who was. I do like a lot of their songs. Probably even has some of them on like CD, something like that, or tape, whatever. And but I wasn't a fan, so I don't remember, or if it was even said at the time. It's not like these days where there's a lot of social media, you know, gossip, things like that, things getting out, leaking out, whatever. I don't know when actually Boyzone disbanded. I know, well, Stephen Gately passed away in 2009. I did look that up. And I don't know the reasons why Boyzone disbanded, or because Louis Walsh was their manager. But I don't know anything about that situation, or what we know of the situation, or what was put out about that situation. But I'm seeing a few things in the cards. I did pull some of the cards while I was on the last live, and it got cut off or something. So let's see what these cards are saying. But straight away I can tell you it was not his decision to come out. And he was sad about it at the time. His choices, this is Stephen Gately's energy at that time. This is a very, very youthful, he was really young when he passed away, but this is a very youthful person who, we all know he's gay anyway, but is giving LGBT kind of vibes to me here. So it does feel like him, and it does feel like really younger. He wanted to keep it secret for as long as possible. I guess like back then it wasn't as, you know, accepted to be gay or whatever, so he was, I feel like he didn't want his fans to think differently of him, because I think he was quite, I mean, I've been watching some of their videos on YouTube lately, and he's a really good looking guy. And I think if I was a fan of Boyzone back in the day, I probably would have, I think Shane Lynch, he's got that kind of like, vibe, something about him I like, and I still do feel drawn to him. I think he was the one that I fancied back in the day, but I do have a soft spot looking at the videos for Stephen Gately, and this is what this is giving me as well. But he did want to keep it to himself, and his choices with this card in reverse was taken away from him. And it did have an impact in some way on him. A bit of inner turmoil. Not major, a bit of inner turmoil. I'm feeling that he had good support around him. But not just his bandmates, other people as well. He did feel loved. He did feel loved during that time. I don't know. I don't even remember what the audience or the fans' reaction was to that. But this is what this card is giving me. Whether it means he felt loved, maybe by the fans as well. Maybe there's a lot of supportive fans out there. There's money on this card though. There's money on this card. So there's something about money here. Not money for the outing. Money after the outing. Something was affected financially, or something about financial situations changed after this. But I did see something else in some of the other cards. He was a bit worried, I feel. The energies are a little bit faint, it's quite hard to pick them up, but I did feel he was a little bit worried about what people would think when it came out. But things seem to be okay. There's like a smoothness here, like a smooth energy, so I'm not sure if like maybe he was a bit surprised at how people reacted. Maybe they reacted really well. I really don't remember. I don't even remember when that happened. Maybe I should look that up. This decision, and it's giving a really bad energy, so whoever made the decision to out him did it, I don't know if it's to hurt or from a place of hurt. Let's see what the rest of the cards say. And it also led to like a separation of something, or somebody leaving something, which could be disbanding from Louis if it was him, or if they knew it was him, I don't know. But there does look to be, and it seems, this feels to me, the band's energy is present in this card. So the band left, whether it was a contract, they left a contract or changed, I feel like they left, if it is a leaving card, because of that decision. None of the band members liked that happening, I can tell you that. It did cause some pain within Stephen, and I feel like there was a closeness there, and they were like a protective type of energy. What pains Stephen pains us, is the kind of vibe there. I'm hearing probably Ronan, maybe Mikey, say whatever you want, we'll do it to Stephen. Whether that's like I'm never sure if some of these things are things that actually were said, or things that, well, I'm being drawn to split the deck. I keep being drawn to split the deck here, and it's an Empress card. And the Tarot card. Connected. And this card. Sorry, this is popping out. What's this trying to tell me? Yep. The turmoil that was caused by that I feel was not known to the public. This is hidden. There's like a wall or doors or something, and like this is going on behind the scenes, wasn't outed. Is between the band. I'm seeing the band, all 5 of them, sit at a table with someone, discussing things. So this is past energy, and it's connected to obviously the all these energies here. Again, I'm seeing it led to the breakdown of a connection, a contract. I keep thinking of contract. But I do feel that the band were in it together. Like, what we decide together type of energy. But they wanted Stephen, to feel supported, and they wanted to do the best interest of Stephen, and that, if we want to do this, we'll do it. You want to, another way. And they were in it. There's a heavy, strong energy that they were all making the decisions together and sticking together, and I love that. I know Ronan did leave to get a solo career, which might to some people seem like he wasn't really in it, but yeah, that's what I'm seeing with that card. It led to the breakdown of a connection or relationship, business relationship, not partnership, not love relationship. Business. It's a very business, this card. And I am seeing him seeing the 5 of them sitting around a table. The energies are kind of stern because they've had pain. I feel like this happened a little while. There was like a short time period, whether it was a few weeks or longer, between this story coming out and this happening is what I'm seeing. Who is coming through? I keep looking at these because there's a lot of female energy. The Queen of Cups is here, and there's a Hierophant card. I mean, the Hierophant, I guess, is supposed to be male, but my Hierophant is a female here. Well, the Hierophant's usually a male in all the tarot decks. This feels like somebody who's gay. Because to me, when I read the energies of the cards, like a knight, a king are usually males, and pages and queens are usually females. That's how I normally read them. I know that people say, oh, like could be like a queen, could be like a male with feminine energy type of stuff. But to me, this is giving. You know how in the LGBT community, some gay men call themselves like queens and all like that type of stuff. That's what this is giving. This feels like a gay male, which. Allegedly, and for entertainment purposes only, and in my opinion, based on the cards, it was Louis Walsh. But Louis Walsh was not present in the room when this was going down. It was someone else. Because I couldn't work out why I couldn't see Louis Walsh's face at the table. It was because it felt like I don't know if you're an impartial person or just someone else at the label who wasn't directly their manager. But I don't know what happened. I don't know if Louis Walsh was still their manager when it was all over, when the band disbanded. But that's what it feels like to me. I'm not saying they broke the relationship with Louis Walsh. I don't know. Maybe they had to complete a contract. I don't know yet at this stage. But that feels like Louis Walsh. But they knew it was Louis. I don't know if they had proof or anything. I'm not seeing that. I think it was their inner knowing, like intuition. But there was something actually that they knew had happened or was said about Louis Walsh or regarding maybe his sexuality, and they were like, we know it's him because this went down, this happened. Pain. It caused too much pain in the band. The relationship, even if they did continue with Louis Walsh for the contract reasons or whatever, and actually I'm feeling like they did that because they had to. The relationship was not the same. They did not like Louis Walsh after that. They did not. I mean, this is allegedly just cards. There's a lot of spite here. A lot of we don't like you, we are done with you. You do not do that to our boy type of energy. But I feel like the working relationship had to continue. But they were uncomfortable. They were uncomfortable around him. And I'm seeing, I don't know where Ronan face keeps coming through, if it's a metaphor or whatever, but I'm seeing Ronan be like grim face and literally like almost clenching his teeth when Louis Walsh is around. I feel like that's more of an energy than an actual thing, but that's what that card is giving. And you will not convince me that the Empress is not Louis Walsh and what led to the breakdown of, or the attempted breakdown of a contract or some sort of action within an office that felt very serious, severe energy. Stephen Gately was affected after this, deeply. He couldn't get over, he felt betrayed. He couldn't get over somebody who he thought he trusted doing that to him. Somebody who helped build the band up and did so much for them. He couldn't get over that. He could not get over that. And he did not look at Louis Walsh the same. Again, I'm saying Louis Walsh, but it might not be. He did not look at Louis Walsh the same after that. The band were still going strong at this point though. I'm seeing it every card I look at. I'm seeing like the band were standing together, sticking together, standing strong with each other and for each other. And there's like, I'm seeing like a metaphor where Stephen is in the middle and then the band are like crowding around him, so it's like a circle of protection, like they're very protective over him.